Hey folks, how you doing? It's Coach Gavin here from Training for Warriors Kildare. So, much like some of our other videos, this is more so kind of a lifestyle video that we're going to cover today as opposed to a training or nutrition one, okay? And kind of, it's about knowing when to quit versus knowing when to change your plan of attack. So, we sat down with kind of our financial advisors and we were talking through a couple of different things as well. And the question was put to me, if you had to start over again, would you do it? And much to his dismay, without even thinking or hesitating or stuttering, I said, yeah, absolutely. I followed it up though with the caveat of, I would do it differently. I would make one or two smaller changes and then come at it. I would still do it though. See, for a long time I've had a very firm conviction and firm kind of fire in me that being a coach is what I'm meant to do, along with being a father, a brother and a son and so on and things like that. But in terms of a career or a lifestyle, this is my area. This is what I'm good at, you know, and getting better at as time goes on as well. Being a positive impact from a health, nutrition, training, mindset, lifestyle standpoint to as many people as possible, okay? And so, yes, I said to him straight away, yep, absolutely. I would do things a little differently, but I would still do it. And I said the same thing to my girlfriend, and she nearly passed out in shock. But you need to have certain levels of conviction. Along the way, over our first year, absolutely, the thought did cross my mind, have I bitten off more than I could chew here? Young, reasonably inexperienced, okay, taking on a fairly big challenge by myself, okay, and you know, kind of, I like those odds. Anyone who's known me for a long time knows I'm a bit of a gambler when it comes to kind of, I'll back myself all the time. You know, there's very few situations where I'll go, okay, no, I can't succeed there as well. It might take me quite a long time to do it, and it might take me a lot of failure to do so, but I'm perfectly fine with that, because at the end of the day, it's where you finish up then as well, okay? So we went and did that, and it got me thinking then as well, where, you know, we tried an awful lot of approaches for running our facility here. Certain styles of training, certain styles of nutrition, some of them worked, some of them didn't work, some of them kind of worked, and it took us all those experiences of failing. It wasn't really failing, but it was more so trial and error. We tested an approach, it didn't work, we scrapped it, tried a new one, that kind of worked, so we kept the bits that worked, throughout the bits that didn't work then as well. And we kept repeating that process until we have now, kind of 15 months down the line, found our footing and found an approach, which coincidentally is the Training for Warriors way, of moving forward, being a really good kind of steady foundational building point for a lot of people then as well. So that's what I would say to you, is that areas you have failed before in life, that doesn't necessarily mean that it's done. It doesn't mean it's game over. It doesn't mean you're out for the count. It just means that how you did it wasn't working. So you could go back and try it differently. So trying to lose weight, trying to put on muscle, trying to improve your health, trying to feel better about yourself. You may have tried it before. You may have failed at it before. I would have you strongly consider that you need a different approach. You don't need to pack it up. You don't need to pack it in. Okay? Again, I've a lovely, wonderful, absolute blessing of a daughter then as well. And, you know, kind of like most parents, again, we've had our kind of our ups and our downs and our issues then as well. And how I handled some situations wasn't great. But as time went on, I have now learned how to best handle these situations then as well. So a lot of people I hear whinging and moaning saying, oh, you know, woe is this, woe is that. Look guys, we've all heard the news the past few weeks. We've all read a paper as well. There's some pretty miserable things going on in the world these days as well. So if you stop for a second and looked at what actually was going on in your life, you would probably realize things aren't that bad. Are they unpleasant? Yes, absolutely. We all have unpleasant things happen every single day. Get over it. Okay, awaken the warrior within. Step up to the plate. Face those challenges to make the situation as good as it can be. It might not be amazing, but it certainly can be better than it currently is as well. So guys, I know there's an awful lot in the video and we kind of went off on tangents here and there, but like I said, that's life. a lot of these videos I wanted to be like as if we've gone for a coffee together and we just kind of started talking back and forth. A conversation is going to do that. It's going to kind of bounce off in different directions. Thanks for your time, folks. I hope you found something useful here. Talk to you soon. Bye.